Welcome to another altcoin live stream. It's July the 10th. My name is Doug from Digital Currency Traders, and you can see that Bitcoin has flashed our signal. It's crossed our alert and into a hold status according to our trading system. And the AI automation is now taking that information from the spreadsheet and automatically grabbing it from the spreadsheet, getting artificial intelligence to read through all the parameters, write a title for it, update the spreadsheet, put it onto Medium, and then it's going to do this for every single altcoin that goes into hold status. Pardon me. So I'm super excited about that. You can join or you can follow Digital Currency Traders and you'll get all those updates. And if you are a cryptocurrency blogger who would like to learn how to automate some of these articles based on news events, based on whatever events are going on in cryptocurrency, come and join me and I'll show you how to use these automations. Now, what I want to do for this live stream is go over that trading signals. So here's the alert that I put out. And, I don't know the future. I don't know if it's going to consolidate inside and continue on. But if it does, I'll start sneaking my stop loss up underneath this support now. Wherever it consolidates and starts to go back up from here, then I'll be watching for that to happen. If that's going to happen, it's going to be because the US dollar index is topping out and coming down here. So here's DXY and here's the US dollar index. They're not quite the same. They're very similar, but we can see that we have nested 1, 2, 3 tops setting up here now. We've got the 1, 2, 3 top. We've got another 1, 2, 3 top right underneath it's nested there. And should this continue to build another 1, 2, 3 top and break this trend line, dollar is going down, Bitcoin is going to go up from here. And I think that the altcoins are going to, I'm preparing for, I don't think. I try not to think, that never works. But I'm preparing for the possibility of the altcoins really taking off from here. So let me change scenes to the Altseason Copilot so that we can see that just recently we had a bunch of coins go into alert status over there and then they all pulled back. So the bottom came in, we got this fake out breakout and it all pulled back. Yet that group of coins that went into alert and then pulled back, those are super important coins to filter down and pay attention to look at those specifically. And I'm going to go through the charts here quickly. If you'd like to have a short list of these charts that I'm going through, leave a comment down below and I'll produce one for you. So here's Bitcoin price. We're looking at the relative strength index now, and I'm seeing this bullish divergence setting up here for a while. And the 1, 2, 3 is starting to consolidate and come up into bigger time frames. But you can also see that our EMA has not crossed over on the 12-hour time frame yet. I'm still looking at the really small time frame 1, 2, 3s. And so then I have to pay attention to shark feeding zone and whale feeding zone. I think of the space in between the 1 hour Bollinger Bands as shark feeding zone. It's not true, of course, but I think of it as sharks are able to just like flick their tail and move prices around within this range. And then I think of the 4-hour bands as whale feeding zone, that the whales can move prices around in this zone and just feed on all the small traders who are over leveraged with their stop too close to the market. They're trading with high risk, but they think they're managing risk by keeping the stop close. And those are the new traders that just need to be, you either have to quit trading or you learn to trade in a smaller position and let the market have more room and more time. So now I'm going to, so there's 2 lessons that you will learn from cryptocurrency trading. There's the lessons that, how do I say this? There's the lessons that you get punished for. No. There's mistakes in cryptocurrency trading. The mistakes that you get punished for, you take a loss. You stop doing that. Then there's the mistakes that you don't get punished for. You will never know that you're making that mistake unless somebody points it out to you. And then you watch through the entire process happen and you make the mistake again. And then you realize, wow. And then you put this little known tip into use. And then you get the benefits from that extra strategy that you wouldn't have gotten before. Since you don't get punished for not getting the benefits, you never know about that second mistake. And that second mistake is to trade small, is to add on to your position. And most people look to take profit as soon as you get a profitable trade rather than looking to add on to it. And it's difficult. It's not easy. If I go back to this panel here, we can see that the copy trading account is now at 86% or 80, whatever that is. And I could close profitable trades right now and I could boost that percentage. But I want to hold those profitable trades. They've gone up, they've come back a little bit, and I want to hold those. I want to look for where to add on to those. It took me a long time to learn that strategy, and it's been difficult for all of us with Bitcoin dominance taking a 2-year trend upward. So anybody watching the altcoins has had a difficult time. There's only been a couple times in here that it's actually worked out. That doesn't stop me from continuing to watch and look for those opportunities to get in small and then hold it. If it kicks me out, I have to do it again. Get in small again, hold it. There will be a time to add on, and that's when we're going to do some fancy dancing. So go back to Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to invert this chart by going Alt-I, clear that off so we can see it, clear this off so we don't have it. Now we can see the shape of the chart for the altcoins that I'm looking for. So I'm looking for altcoins that are making a 1, 2, 3 bottom formation like this. They've hit a low in April. They've hit a higher low in June, and then they're consolidating. So on average, this is what all the altcoins are doing. But there are some that are already higher, they're doing better, and there are some that are still lagging, they are way behind. So what our system does is to go through all of the coins a bit at a time and just put a small investment into each of the coins that are passing that zone. And we can see that zone progress from day to day over on the Altseason Copilot. It gives us the daily action matrix. So you can sign up. You can get access to this daily action matrix. It will tell you when to get in and when to get out. And the progression between the from alert to hold and from alert back to neutral is super important for risk control. Really super amazing what this has been doing for us. But we have to get into the nitty gritty to actually know the results for each individual coin, because we're looking through them all to find those that are ahead of the bell curve. This looks pretty much identical to the reverse of Bitcoin dominance that we just saw. And I'm thinking Bitcoin's going to do some dancing. So I want to change scenes here and leave Bitcoin down in the bottom here so that when it does start taking off, we can know about it and go and look at it. So if you're on the live stream, say hello. If you're watching afterwards and you'd like to have a short list of all the good coins that we're just about to blast through here, leave a comment below and I will get that produced for you. I see why my mic is slipping. Sorry. Okay. AAVE is in our spreadsheet. We are already holding it, and I haven't moved the stop loss up yet, but now I can start chasing it up underneath this support and resistance level. I don't want to do it by my entry level because the market doesn't know anything about my entry level. I want to manage my stops by the technical level, which means I've got to trade small enough to let it have this room. I might say that too much. ACA, not going to do it. Not yet. Okay, ADA has come down into a formation that we can do something with. Let me put the indicator back on. And I'm out in the daily time frame, but you can zoom in onto these and be aware of where the risk is in this. So you can see where I can move the stop loss up now underneath. If I was to go into the spreadsheet, I could move the stop loss up here. This would be mathematically correct to do. I'm too lazy to, and I'll wait for a little bit on that. AGLD. So I'm going to zoom back out just to keep a perspective on the long term over here as we're going through these charts. And ACL, no, not yet, no. So all that group of coins right now, they are on the bottom of the bell curve. So they're averaging Bitcoin dominance to the bottom side, and there are coins that are averaging it to the top side, and we want to catch those before they pass the 1, 2, 3. As soon as they're coming out of the gate, we just want to pick up a little bit of it. I think it's an unfair advantage, actually, to have this strategy. ARKM. Oh, I got to go look. ARKM. Okay, I do have it in alert status. There's where we stand right now. ASTR. Good. I like it. Nothing to do. I can't do anything there yet. I'm bitter about Atom. This will go on for a while because it cost me quite a bit of money. So we got a bone to pick, Atom. Or maybe it's my not following my trading rules. That might be the bone to pick. Because I didn't get out when the EMAs crossed over. So auction set up. Probably kicked us out, and I've got the alert set again. Audio. Okay, AV, I think we survived it. We're up a little bit. I'm not moving the stop loss up on this yet, but when it breaks out, I'll be watching. Can't do it yet. The lower lows from April. This is another one of the coins that is on the lower side of the bell curve. So I love to see that there are these lower because there are these coins that are on the other side of the bell curve. And I want to get back into Bake. I think I might even stopped out on that one. Let's go back over here to watching. And I'll just stay here because it's just the commentary, and I'll go through I'll go through the spreadsheet again, because what I'm really watching for now in the spreadsheet, let me jump back. What I'm really watching for in the spreadsheet is the log. So when the next signal goes through into hold status, then I'm going to be firing this automation. It's going to take that data and it's going to write an article and put it onto Medium, onto Digital Currency Traders website as a draft. And then afterwards, I will go through and I will publish this post. So you can see what the signal is here, and it gives us the Tradingview chart so we can see exactly what the signal was when it went out. And then here's the screenshot of the signal that goes into our Discord. I just took a screenshot of that. YouTube. And then details about Bitcoin itself. So this AI then will write details about every different crypto article, what a crypto project that comes through. I still haven't monetized this very well. Like, there are no links to exchanges. Oh yeah, there's an exchange there. It's a super good one, actually. And then this is where the monetization really is for me, where it's drawing traffic over to some of my other YouTube or Medium posts that can earn money. Okay, off track. But that's what I'm watching for. And that's what I'll watch for through the day. And as these come up to fire, I will send out those articles. So you can follow along on Digital Currency Traders and get those articles. Here's one that's great. It's probably going to go, but I can't trade it because it's at the top. It's not a 1, 2, 3 bottom, even though it's probably going to continue. Banker Network token survived when FTX went down, and FTX and some of, I don't know what it was, but a whole bunch of the damaged entities had money in Banker Network token, and they drained this system to protect themselves, and this system survived. It is a different kind of exchange token system that you can exchange for any other token. So that it had this pump earlier and it's pulled all the way back, puts it on my super watch list, but I can't do anything with it yet. I can't have a signal with it yet. I have to keep watching it. Oh, rude. Like, just killer. So this is the reverse popcorn trading strategy, where we're looking for something in a major uptrend that comes down to like the 30% of the Fibonacci. So right down there to the 0.38, it makes a 1, 2, 3 on a super small time frame, and we just got to act on it. It looks like the worst thing ever, but it's coming down, and that made a 1, 2, 3. You just got to throw 20 bucks or $5 into it. That's the reverse popcorn strategy, so that we'd be up comfortably on that now. You could sell and then look for a 1, 2, 3 bottom that's setting up. So bond, I can't do anything with. It's back too far. Let's go back out to the longer time frame. Bitcoin just got fired in. We'll see what goes on with that. Wow, I was expecting so much more from these as they were consolidating in May, and now they've bled off. And again, these are the ones that are opposite to the bell curve of what we're looking for. So there's got to be the good ones. So there's another bad one. Got to keep looking. Nope. Nope. Okay, yeah. And I can't trade this one, but this chart's killer. We were talking about this one in our Discord, and then started tracking it really closely for the add-on signal. It was just beautiful, really fantastic. And now it's come back to a great consolidation, way back further than I planned to be ready for. So that would get us out for the simple trading plan would get us out of this up here. My opinion might keep me in longer than that. So let me delete that. And the Pro Alerts system would keep us in until it hit the stop. So we would just get into it. It's above our stop, done. I don't think about it anymore. It's not my job. I don't know the future, and I'm not going to second guess it. So I just leave it. Once I have that in there, it's above, done, finished. That's what I'm looking for. And it's been a couple of years now of looking for that. And for you too. If you guys are watching through this, you guys are the hardcore. Okay, Doge. I was expecting so much more, but now this reversal hammer candle, even though it's not giving me the higher lows from the April beating, yeah, it behaved differently in April than everything else, but it slid down. So we got to watch for it to consolidate and do something. Back to the daily, zoom back out. So that's a really big consolidation all the way down. Again, if I do the Fibonacci's from the beginning to the end, it's down past the 0.23. That's a really nice pullback. You don't get the, like, we got to watch a long time to get a big pump and a pullback that gives us a 1, 2, 3, the break of the downtrend line. This is a really rare opportunity and setup here. It's been painful been painful, but now this moment is rare. Dot, come on now, give it to me. I'm holding some from earlier. Dusk consolidating, but I can't do anything on it yet. DYXY has a new alert out there. EGLD. I was late on the alert by a day, but I put it out there anyway, and I put the stop way back. It kicked us in, but it's still got room for a lot of risk. So it's not much I can do on that one, but just watch it. ENJ is down too far. ENS, well, it's got the add-on trade. So there's our nitro trade where we had the early entry in April. Lots of other ones came down, but this one didn't. This is one of those that's opposite to the bell curve. And now adding on to this, I don't know. I don't know. But this is the plan. This is the plan for everything, is to follow along exactly like this. And then hands off. Because in 5 years, who knows? I really... That's what I'm setting up for, because this 20, 30 bucks, whatever it is in there, could turn into something extraordinary. I love it. So that is worth going through all of this stuff to find that nugget. Ethereum Classic. Ethereum is setting up much better than everything else too. That it is consolidating, and when it breaks above that, that's going to shake things up, and that'll make Bitcoin dominance really move. Now, FET and 2 other tokens joined together, and I think FET is what they're calling all the tokens now. And it's come back, it's consolidated nicely. I think I have a trade in there, but nothing more I can do on that but watch. My stop, I think, is a little too close. FIL, FIS, no, but it's probably going to blast. This one's much better. Look at those higher lows all the way along. This looks like it's going to go much higher, and I just don't know, but that's the kind of chart that really makes me excited. So I'll be double checking that one. If that goes into a hold status, I'll see what the artificial intelligence writes for an article on that. That's another thing I'm very excited about, is to start having nested groups of articles where I'll have an article about each different coin, but I'll run this exit article and the entry article, and I'll start nesting them together. Off track there. And I'm excited about that because there's revenue streams I'll show you so that you can do the same thing. little segue here, but remember the four legs of the financial chair. One is us working for our money. The second is our money working for money. That's why we're doing the trading. But this one, our money should be doing the watching. It should be watching the charts for us while we're doing something else. The something else we should be doing is talking about our trading so that our conversation makes money for us. So now our work is making money. Our hobby is making money for us. GMX, I got to have an alert on that one. If it did kick me out, it's within a couple days, I would have that back fired up again. Oh, let's go see it. GMX. Oh, actually, let's go to the alerts. AFO. INM. I don't see it here. I wonder if it's in hold status already and just didn't get kicked out. Let's continue on. GRX. GRT. Oh, I like this chart too. I know you're going to do something. GRT. I'm getting distracted. Not yet. No. No, but wow. No. No. Poor Jerry Banfield. Oh. I like it. I don't like that it's got the lower lows than April, but this is a nice 1, 2, 3 setting up there. Ideally, I should let it bounce, pull back, and consolidate, and then jump onto that one. I've got a bit of that, I think. No, I think I've got a bit of this. It might have kicked me out. I hope not. If not, if it did, I'll get back in when it breaks above these levels there. INJ looking really slick. IOTX, I moved the entry down on that one. Joe, okay, I'll give it some time, but I'm liking that setup a little better. Nope. Better. I think that's probably going to recover and start to build and really go. Because it should be similar to BNB, I think I don't know, don't quote me, but this is the token for Kucoin. So the token for Binance, but I don't know. Nope. Not yet. Nope. Close. That's a really good setup. Nope. Oh, this was disappointing to me, but I have to wait longer. Gone. Link, I still love it. This is a really good setup for holding from April. This is on the curve. It's right on the middle of the curve, maybe on the a little bit above, behind the curve, behind the curve, behind the curve. There's a lot of behind the curve. Here's a bit ahead of the curve now. And since it's come back and consolidated, it's in a better place to add on than where I had added on at the top there. And I commented on that as I did it too. LRC is coming back, but I can't do anything. Litecoin, okay, you wicked me out on that one, but I'm willing. I'm willing just because of these bottoms. Should probably wait a bit on it. Can't do magic. Mana, I'm waiting for. Matic, I think I've got an order for. Nope. No. No. Okay, yes, and I was skeptical because it seems like it's just gets wagged back and forth, but I'm in, I've survived, so maybe I can take some profit out of this market. This has got some buying going on. I don't know what it is. I don't know anything about any of them, but that's got some buying going on as it's going down. There's somebody buying wicks and wicks of this stuff right now. So I don't like it as much as some of the others. It doesn't have higher lows. It's certainly not my favorite chart, but that's interesting. Mover, it's pulled all the way back down. I don't know. I wonder if my AI is going to write articles that's going to research some of that stuff for me and give me some background. I'll have to tune the prompt so that it does. Near is consolidating. I think it's good and solid here. And that is above the curve, right? If we're looking at April, okay. I don't know. Neo's behind the curve, on the curve, behind the curve, can't do it. Nope. Not yet. No. 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 Close, but needs time. Yeah, this is different. This has got the higher lows. It's consolidating. I'm glad I've got a little piece of this. PAX G. This should top out and come down if Bitcoin's going up. So it is one that if you're holding it, I would recommend that your stop should be above your entry now, because you can do it above technical levels and you protect yourself. Streaming video quality is very bad. Sound? Oh, well. Anyway, continue on. Let me know. Thank you very much, Uncle Wizard, for letting me know the video quality is very bad. I wonder if you could refresh your screen and click on the icon down at the bottom for image quality and see if you could set it to a higher quality. I've seen that sometimes. Pendles come all the way back. I'm still holding it because I got in earlier, and the Pro Alerts would just put our stop above the entry, and that's it. I'm done. I don't have to think about this anymore. But I do want to look for where to add on to it now as it's come back. So people, I added on but too soon, and it kicked me out, I think. I might be still holding it. I have to look into the spreadsheet. But as it's consolidating now, it would be a whole brand new play again now. Right on. Thanks for being here, Uncle Wizard. People, perp, nope. Okay, this is better, and it's not one of my personal favorites because of my bias of stuff in the past. I've read about it, but it's got the higher lows and it's consolidating. I might have gotten kicked out, but I'll get back into this one. I can't do it right now. I suppose I could write it up like this. But it's a little aggressive. I'll give it some time, and I'll probably wait for it to come up here. I'll see what consolidation it does in between now and then. When I go back to it, I got to look at the EMAs. So I can look at the EMAs according to our fixed setting here, 60-20, or I can go into our flexible variation, but still set at 60-20. But I can zoom in at the different time frames, so it shows me where I'm in alert status on the 1 hour time frame. And it'll go into alert status and into hold status on the 1 hour time frame pretty quickly. So if I am wanting to be aggressive on this trade, why is that not letting me drag it? I don't know. Then I could use that 1 hour time frame as my zone to get right in and manage the risk really closely. So I get my 20 bucks in there and I'm managing that, so I'm not going to lose 50 cents on this, buddy. You know, and you could zoom right in on the time frames for these. When it's setting up on higher lows like this, then I want to start zooming in and take that not higher risk, but get in earlier with a smaller trade, because then that smaller trade, after it comes back, now this is protection. It's like an insurance policy. I could add on a heavier trade, and I know that heavier trade is also protected. I'm going to come out with like at zero no matter what because of this earlier small trade. And this is that the secret that pro traders use that you're not taught by most online trading instructors, because they want you to go through their referral link to the exchange, and they make more money when you trade more often. So if you get a trading signal like this and you set your stop targets here and a target here and a target a little higher, and you hit all your stops, you've made your profit, but now you've got to get back in over and over again, and you never establish a position that you're going to hold that is profitable, that turns into those really big winners over time and takes no time and no work. Those are the things I'm working for and talking incessantly about. Porto can't do it. And that's what I'm setting up on these. And you know it, there's going to be some case studies after we've pulled these together. We've only got one so far that's in actually, Ray is actually also in good nitro trade status, though I had to run through and move my stop loss back to survive, it's profitable now. And I think this looks like it's good. Like it's got the higher lows. It's one of the rarer coins charts that we've gone through in everything, right? This is probably one of the top 5, and this is not. No, but nice lows. It just needs more time to consolidate. This is really nicely consolidating, and I think it's going to do very, very much more because of the demands of rendering that we're going to need for artificial intelligence work. Rose is going to be very good. This is consolidating great. It's just not ready yet. It's like a fruit that's not quite ripe. Rune is also coming down and getting ready to pluck, but not quite yet. So we can just take a quick look, know that there's nothing to do. I love how the Altseason Copilot handled these stages here. You can see it above me here, where we have the first group, then we have the second group, then we have the third group over there, where each time it had a 1, 2, 3 bottom for most of the market, and it got us out. Most of it, and it got us out. Most of it, and it got us out. In many of them, it told us to get ready, but it didn't tell us to get in. So it protected us on the way down. This is a really important part of the EMA crossover strategy. When this is red, we're not looking to buy. We are waiting for it to change directions. And then the Pro Alerts is trying to get smart and to front run this signal on the smaller time frames just for the bragging rights. And if you get in there small, it can be used for those insurance policy things I was talking about. I like this chart. It's come all the way back. It's not one of my favorites, but I'll have to watch it closely. There, this is good. Higher lows, consolidating. It's gone up. I think we survived and we're in this one. SHIB, I like the chart, but when I went to buy it and I had to type in 00000, well, I'm not trading this. SKL. No. Okay, this is good. I still have some from September. I bought into this 1, 2, 3, and I put it into staking, and I've done nothing with it. I love it. I don't know how much. It's great. It was a $25 trade. It's worth well over $100 plus whatever the staking has earned. Really great stuff. That's the way to trade. Nothing here. Storage, I think this is going to go. I'm surprised it's down to these low levels because of my opinion about the project. This is storing stuff on the cloud as a personal on your hard drive. So you can have a stack of hard drives and rent out space on your hard drives like you're a little landlord. And I thought this would be a great earning center. I thought the token would take off and this would compete with Amazon Cloud and what have you, but File is another token that I was kind of learning a bit about the fundamentals for that reason. STX has come back. Man, we had some great profits in this one earlier, but you really had to listen to the 1, 2, 3 top and just get out. When this uptrend line breaks, that's it. The parallel line does not offer support on the way down. It offers resistance on the way up, but never offers support on the way down. When the uptrend line is broken, that's the support that's done. As soon as that's broken and the EMA crosses over, just gotta hands off. And even better is to identify when it comes up underneath the 1, 2, 3, and this is another sell opportunity as it comes up right there. It's just beautiful. Hard to do that. It wasn't a nice 1, 2, 3 though. That was kind of a V-shaped fail. Sui. No, but gotta watch it. Super. I was skeptical and it took off and I didn't have any. Now it's pulled back to where I can get into some as it does consolidate. I was super pumped about sushi and I took some losses on that one. I was wrong on this one. Now I gotta wait for it to consolidate to do anything. No, not yet. And I have some Syscoin off exchange. T-Fuel, no, but I like the consolidation. Theta is the same. It's connected with T-Fuel, so as they go, they'll both go. I like this consolidation. I don't think I can, I'm not sure if I can trade it. Maybe on Kucoin. TLM, no. TON, yes. And now I'm watching for the break of the trend line because that will tell me to either get out, take that profit, or I could just leave my stop above the entry and just forget about it, which is a lot more fun actually. TRU has come back, it's consolidated. It's just give us a signal to get us in. Oh, I wonder if that is a new... No, nothing yet today. Why not? I have to check that in the spreadsheet. Maybe I just drew it and I didn't put it into the spreadsheet. TRX is good. Should I move the stop loss up on this one yet? I think I'll move it up above, just above the entry now. We've got enough room on there that I don't want to let this turn into a loser. It's if it comes back and it kicks me out, that'll be a bummer. TWT UMA. Okay, let's go back. I'm distracted by that car beeping in the background. Sometimes I hear these cars driving by in the morning, early morning with the beep, 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 and they're driving by. Those are stolen cars that somebody has hijacked it through, and they're driving it off probably to some place where it can be sold. So it distracts me when I hear these things. We've got a 1, 2, 3 formation here setting up. This is a really nice, I hope I've got some of this. I just love it. UMA is better than sushi, and it's a similar decentralized exchange. Correct me if I'm probably wrong. UNFI is on, I think, is another decentralized exchange that's got a better bottom formation. Uni, I think, also is a decentralized exchange, and it's got a better bottom. Nope. Nope. Yeah. No. 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 Gone. No. No. And this, I've got a beef with this coin. It beat me up a lot because I was expecting something out of it. No, not this one. Woo got me a lot of times. Those were just beautiful setups. It really looked like it was taken off to go every single time. So I'm watching that one. It's like a failed project though from that chart. XAUT, we got a piece of this. The stop is above the entry because the price came back, consolidated, and then took off more. So done. Finished. Finally got a trade into stage 3 and I don't have to do anything anymore. That's what I do all the work for, is to get into those. XRP, we wicked into this and it kicked us out. And I've got the signal set up again. XTZ isn't as exciting to me because we've got the lower lows than April. Even though it's making a 1, 2, 3 and setting up, it could go. I'll have to pay attention. I was expecting more from this coin and it's come right back, so gotta watch. ZEC, I'm not expecting stuff from this, but it's taking off, so I gotta put my opinion aside and throw $5 into it. This isn't a formation that I can trade, even though it's blasting off. It's not a 1, 2, 3. It's kind of those V-shaped recoveries that it's okay. It'll come back and do a consolidation. It's not going to get away from me. ZIL, I got into this one on that break in April. I thought, man, this is it. Nope, took a loss on that. ZRX, the same thing. It got me in April and down. It's come and I've got an alert set up in that one, ready to go. So here goes Bitcoin. Thank you for waiting politely until it's your turn to be back on the chart, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is consolidating, holding above these 1, 2, 3s. If it goes up from here, you know I like it. Let's go into the Bollinger Bands. Pinch down on the 12-hour time frame. So coming outside the third standard deviation, consolidating inside the second to make a 1, 2, 3 formation is the very beginning of it. It's breaking the downtrend line. And then we start zooming in. We can see that the 4 hours got some noise. So the 4 hours got to widen and we got to break above these levels. And then we've got support and resistance to punch our way up and through. So what I'm looking for is a drawing tool so that I can draw that the price move up above support and resistance, and then a consolidation above these levels would make me, our whole system would start turning bullish. So we've got the US dollar index already crossing and turning to full exit on cash. It's saying full exit on cash now for for DXY. The dollar index is crossed for full exit on cash. Get out of cash, this is saying. What's the alternative? cryptocurrency. Is it Bitcoin? For now, yeah. And we'll watch. If Bitcoin dominance is going up, Bitcoin's the place to be. If Bitcoin dominance is dropping, as Bitcoin price is taking out, this is our golden moment to be catching I can't even predict the returns that we can get in crypto. It's not fair to predict them after 2 years of the downtrend. So I think Bitcoin's going. I don't know. And there's just nothing to do but just keep prepared. And as any of these coins cross the signals and go into hold status, I will run this automation. And then I'll finish editing the article because it doesn't come out as clean as I like or want yet. I have to do more. I have to learn more how to get it correct. Then we'll have these. You can follow along. So that's it for this one. And if you want to do this kind of stuff and you want to have these automations so that you can be doing articles and publish them online and make money off of your publishing, jump aboard. We're accepting writers at Digital Currency Traders. Come and write for us. You don't have to know about writing. The automation actually does it for you. I better update this. All right, I'm rambling now. Thanks for being here. Trade safe and keep those losses small.